Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Wednesday, October 20th, 2021. I am Siobhan Walwyn. Public schools on Nevis will observe a midterm break late next week. That is according to a statement issued by the Ministry of Education.
In light of all factors considered, and the number of missed instructional days which have been missed thus far, and those which will be missed later this term, the Ministry of Education took the decision that all public schools on Nevis will observe a 2-day midterm break on October 28 and 29, 2021. Regular sessions will resume in full on November 1, 2021. It is our hope that this break will allow teachers and students to regroup while attempting to be fair to all parties. We have also taken into mind that some teachers and school leaders have been in work mode for over an extended period of time without much of a let-up. We are absolutely certain they would more than welcome a break.
Permanent Secretary Kevin Barrett also noted that teachers and students are adjusting to the challenges and expectations which are related to functioning amidst positive COVID-19 cases and community spread.
Even now, we are still contending with students and teachers not being able to attend school due to the pandemic. As much as we welcome the online modality for classes, we know the ideal setting for classes is face-to-face. Although we have lost considerable contact time during this term, we are mindful of the psychosocial impact of the fast-paced challenges which are being faced at this time. We are also mindful of the fact that the last day of instruction of students is December 2, 2021. With teachers continuing until December 10. This early release of students will add to the number of missed contact days. In an effort to regain the momentum in the education of our students and to strike a balance for all parties involved, which include teachers, students, and parents, we are making a concerted effort to maximize the contact time with our students while ensuring that we provide opportunities for psychosocial reprieve for our teachers and students who are grappling with the adjustments.
Barrett also took the opportunity to thank education officials, school leaders, teachers, and ancillary staff for their hard work in the face of so many challenges. Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris is thanking residents of St. Kitts and Nevis for responding to his call to be vaccinated against COVID-19. He expressed his appreciation on the Tuesday, October 20th edition of Leadership Matters, a weekly program hosted by the Prime Minister.
This week, we cross a major milestone in the fight. We now have over 70% of all adults fully vaccinated and a significant 77.4% with at least one shot of the vaccine. I want to thank our people for responding so well to my call to get vaccinated. I say thank you for doing this, not just for yourselves, but also to protect the very young, the old, and frail in our society.
That his government continues to keep science at the core of every decision it makes on behalf of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, Prime Minister Harris said.
We have been through border closures, lockdowns, and extended curfews early in the fight to contain this virus, and now continue to see a gradual easing of the restrictions as we increase the threshold of population immunity through vaccination. The best scientific evidence available indicates that a critical tool in the preservation of life and livelihoods is a safe and reliable vaccine. We are fortunate to have here 2 vaccines which have been approved by the WHO. We began our vaccination rollout in St. Kitts and Nevis on February 22nd this year, and my cabinet colleagues and I chose to lead by example, being among the first in the Federation to be vaccinated.
Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris. In more local news,
the importance of agriculture to this nation has been brought into sharp focus since the onset of COVID-19 in the first quarter of 2020.
The Honorable Alexis Jeffers was a guest on the October 20th edition of the program Leadership Matters, where he discussed the topic of improving the agricultural and fisheries sectors. Mr. Jeffers, the Federal Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources, spoke to the need to modernize the sector to create equitable and sustainable growth.
Now more than ever, we are seeing the importance of placing greater emphasis on food security, innovation in agriculture, adaptation and resilience to climate change, price shocks, and sustainability in food production and our food systems. There is no doubt in my mind that we can see transformation and growth in the agriculture sector that realizes significant increase in job creation, revenue generation, and a sustainable livelihood for our farmers and citizens on a whole. However, for this to happen, we must get the support of all government ministries, or farmers and farmers' organizations or allied agencies, the private sector, the media and civil society, and all whose interest and future depends on this important sector.
The Agriculture Minister noted that the government needs all hands on deck to ensure the agriculture transformation and growth strategy works.
There must be, first of all, a willingness to change, to accept new ideas, and to be pragmatic in our approach. We also have to adapt and implement all enabling policies, and most importantly, there must be strong and decisive leadership. Through the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources, we have sought the assistance of the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, in developing our transformation and growth strategy 2022 to 2031. We are committed to this transformation that we have been articulating over the last couple of weeks, but we will say more this evening with the hope of rolling out this whole program in the first quarter of 2022. We want all to stay connected, all to be involved, and all to lend their support to this important venture. Our future depends on it.
Federal Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers. Still to come, persons invited to apply for the post of Chief Labor Officer. The details right after this break.
The population and housing census will be conducted this year, and so I'm taking this opportunity to invite as many persons as possible to participate. The census produces valuable information that can help all of us. The Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs depends on such information so that we can make informed decisions as it pertains to public health and other related services. We are indeed happy to be a part of this very important event. It's you, me, us, 2021 Census. #BeCounted.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Communications in the Nevis Island Administration is inviting suitably qualified persons to apply for the post of Chief Labor Officer. The main duties of the Chief Labor Officer are to advise the government regarding the advancement of industrial relations as well as general labor matters. In consultation with senior officers, plan, direct, and control the administration of the laws and agreements regulating the terms and conditions of employment. enforce the provisions of the law and regulating the safety, health, and welfare in places of employment, encourage compliance with the provisions of the laws regulating terms and conditions of employment and to occupational safety, health, and welfare, assist in ensuring improving standards of working conditions and best practices, report on the administration of the law relating to occupational safety, health, and welfare, liaise with the Labour Commissioner to enforce the labour laws in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and consult with the Permanent Secretary and the Department's senior officers to prepare the draft estimates of expenditure. Applicants should have a bachelor's degree in public administration, public policy, business administration, human resource management, or any other related field. A minimum of 5 years' experience in managerial or supervisory role. Be confidential, impartial, considerate, dependable, and self-directed. Be skilled at research, analysis, documentation, recommendations, and presentation. Considerable management, organizational, and computer skills, excellent communication and interpersonal relationship skills and emotional intelligence, exceptional problem solving and negotiation skills, customer service oriented, and be able to build and maintain positive working relationships. Applicants must send their letter of interest, resume, and certificates of qualifications to Dr. Ernie Stapleton, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Communications et al., Nevis Island Administration, Administration Building, or send an email to the address on your screen. The application deadline is Friday, October 29th, 2021. The following is a notice from the Ministry of Health regarding the distribution of face masks. The residents of St. Paul's Parish are asked to note that face masks will be distributed from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Thursday, October 21st at the Red Cross Building. Additionally, as of next week, face masks will be distributed from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Monday 25th, Wednesday 27th, and Thursday 28th October at the Red Cross Building while supplies last. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Siobhan Walwyn. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.